I just got the packs in front of me like, yeah, dude.
You just going crazy?
Yeah, going crazy with it, yeah.
Like it's fucking Christmas Day.
Like it's Christmas Day, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get a beer in with you, trust me. I'm going to get the shot. I'm ready to smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that Breeze Trees. Okay.
All right. This should be a good one, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready to get this thing, John?
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure my breath. Okay, yeah, my breath is good. Wait, why would I need to do that for? It's not like we're talking in front of you.
That right? That's funny as shit.
I don't know. It's these trees, brother.
Hey, man.
Dirty Phil on the beat.
Yes, indeedy. Roaches.
All right, welcome everybody. It's your boy Dirty Phil, and we're back here in the exquisite destination for another episode of your new favorite podcast of all time. This is the Roaches Podcast.
Baby.
Yes, sir. And here as always with my partner in crime, my homie, my day one done one, son done pun done.
Done
Hit him
one
with the
stun.
done. My boy Big Skies in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Man,
We're going in, man.
I am in the building, baby. What's up? How you
Hey,
feeling, Phil?
another week, man.
Yo, I gotta
another
give you
episode.
Another episode, but I gotta start by giving you some, not even some flowers, just some credit, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
Putting in that work, baby.
Yeah,
Yo, Phil got us out here looking good.
It's been a lot of work, but work. Not to say that it's strenuous or like, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like pressure. It doesn't feel like it's I don't know, like
we're doing
something
what
that's
we
unneeded.
love.
Like
you're doing what you love. It's not. It's like what they say.
It's
when you
really
don't,
fun.
when you're doing what you love, it's basically It's not work.
And yo.
It's not work. It's not trabajo.
Yeah,
Trabajan.
and the
Trabajamos.
Dex and Moshe pod's going crazy.
Yes, that will be released tomorrow. Of course, these are a week behind.
It's
so
out now.
It's out now.
It's out right now.
Yeah, as we speak.
So what we're gonna do,
as
we do every episode, we're gonna crescent this new episode with a shot, baby, and we got the Paul Masson on deck. You know what I'm saying? I got the watermelon,
Masson, baby.
the sweet, never discreet.
I don't think we had that. Do we have that one?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's a shot for you, my
I need
friend.
something to wake me up. Yes, I do.
This will do it too. Hey, cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
The week we had.
Ooh, so smooth, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smooth.
It's delicious.
That's smooth.
It's so good. And it's very sweet.
We got this. We in their ear.
It's crazy. So what we need to do, actually, what you need to do, before we get into this, let's go ahead and shout out our sponsors one time.
Yeah, man, let's go ahead and shout our sponsors out.
Yeah.
What we got here today, we got Z with the... What is it? Z with the T's?
Z with the T's, baby.
I was about to say Z with the
Z with the T's.
Z with the T's. And you can get him you can find him at the T Connect. The T.
Just a T.
Just the T.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connect. And then we got Dark Shadows Boutique.
Dark Shadows underscore
boutique. Wait a minute, is Dark Shadow? Yeah, Dark underscore Shadows underscore Cupcakes.
Oh, cupcakes.
Cupcakes and boutiques.
And you know what? Those are the most flaming young cupcakes we ever had. The sweetest. And the fucking choices, man, are out of this world like anything. Hit them up for your custom orders. You know what we doing every time we live. And you know what? It ain't right if your boy ain't sipping. And I'm never tripping. Because I got that crisp and sweet, delicious treat. I got that crisp and refreshing. I'm doing it every session. I'm drinking a Natural Light, baby. Shout out to my favorite beer.
Natural Light.
We going in, man. So, this episode, do things a little proper. And for the customary first preseason game of your boys, Philadelphia Eagles. We got the championship set up today, man.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
we got the 2017 Lombardi Trophy. We got our boy Rocky Balboa with them gloves lifted high. We got the Super Bowl ring.
Yes.
Did I do it right?
So the NFL is starting. It's already started.
Oh, it's already started, yeah.
See, now what I want everybody to know is that I don't watch football. I haven't watched it since Thurman Thomas retired from the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he don't know, but your boy
I have
knows.
no idea.
And all I'm saying is football season is back. My birds are back, and I'm ready to go. You know, I'm repping Bird Gang. And I also had to put out, you know what I'm saying, along with the Lombardi Trophy and the ring, the Liberty Bell. And your boy is Dirty Phil.
Yes.
Philadelphia, Dirty Philip, whatever you mean.
He's a diehard fan, man.
You know what I'm
He's been
saying?
a fan
I'm
for a
diseased,
long
bro.
time. I think there's something wrong, man. Yeah,
I am diseased. It is
there's
uncurable.
There's a little obsession going on. You know what I mean?
It's pretty bad. So 7 p.m. tonight, I'm gonna be locked in, bro.
You're locked in.
Locked
That
in.
means I got to get the flit of the duck out.
Yeah, now we got plenty of time. As long as I got it on the background, I can enjoy it. I'm not even worried about it. But yeah, man, paying homage to the 2017 Super Bowl champions. I got that throwback vintage 2002 East Divisions. We got the Lombardi Trophy. We got Rocky. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest champs of all time. The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And then we got a special trophy over here that your boy acquired in 2019.
Which one is that?
We got the Vinyl Beat Championship Trophy. For the first ever DMWV Battle of the Beats, it was the first live beat competition back in 2019. And, bro, your boy came through and he scorched the competition.
Killed
you know
it.
what I'm saying? No cap on that.
Killed
Because
it.
I came proper.
Yeah.
And you know how I rock, bro.
Yeah, that was
I'm
a
coming
dope.
in.
That was you actually blew it out the water. I mean, there was a lot of dope competition too, but
hell of
you
a
blew it out
talented
the water.
producing cast that was on that joint. But I had one advantage. I came with the MPC, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit went crazy.
It went crazy.
When you cooking up live with the beat machine, bro, motherfuckers bring laptops and full desktops and like monitors and shit, bro. Like I just like, give me an aux cord. Let me do my damn thing.
And you got some. For those that don't know, what's your information on that, Phil? What's your beat information? Because Phil is crazy.
Dirty Phil on the beat, man. At Dirty Phil everything. Just DIRRTYPHIL on
Any
everything.
websites or anything? BeatStars?
No, I actually canceled my BeatStars.
You did?
I did cancel the BeatStars account.
Okay.
Why I did it was probably because I got a invite only through Beat Club, which is like Timbaland's platform.
Yeah.
And I feel like with that I got an exclusive invite with, you know, a bunch of privileges that come with that, some packs and shit like that. But I thought, you know, a transition on moving to a different platform might be in the works. Now I haven't launched anything just yet, but it is coming. But right now I'm sitting back, I'm enjoying this podcast life.
Yes.
I'm enjoying, you know, the things that just kind of like taking my focus off of like focusing on just music and whatnot and applying it and refreshing, rebuilding, and pretty much rebranding. I don't really need to rebrand, so to speak, but it's more of a figure of speech.
Yeah.
Where just let it grow organically.
Yeah.
Like the Roaches podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm really, this right here is the baby right now, and I'm really, really enjoying it. But, you know, not to say that working behind the scenes there ain't some crazy things going on, because there is some crazy things going on. And
a lot behind the scenes. You guys, you're in for a lot of great things. We got a lot of good things that are coming.
Oh man, and the opportunities that are just starting to just pop up out of nowhere is insane, bro. Like the things that you've been hitting me with, like we had a long conversation last night, you know what I'm saying, just on the phone, and just like the reception that's grown, like it's crazy, man. I'm so super humble about it, bro.
I love how organic it's happening. It's just in people. I don't want anyone to get us wrong. We're not talking about like we got like super numbers or anything like that. It's just that what we feel so excited about doing, that we love, and that this is some genuine. We're not clout chasers. We don't want anything from anybody. Like it's just certain people that, you know, have reached out and, you know, want to be a part or want to come on the show, and just the traction that it's getting. This attraction
and the fact that people are believing in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's been earned. I mean, throughout the years, throughout the time, you know, And I just feel good on passing on the love and just being able to pass on some knowledge and gain knowledge too. We gaining it, and we're letting it fluctuate throughout the world. Like hopefully one day this takes off and people can get to know other people. Like get to know a certain.
I'm really excited for Dex and Moshe. Yeah, and I sent them a pack. Yeah, I sent them three different emails.
You sent them a pack? You sent them an eighth? You sent them a quarter? What you sent them? A half?
I sent about a half ounce.
About a half? Okay, got you. They got that. They got that pack. They got that pack.
Yeah. I want to see what these boys are gonna do with this shit because I know they're gonna go crazy. Like it's just, and we had after we wrapped up filming the podcast, we got to vibe out a little bit, play some beats and whatnot, man. And man, what a vibe! Moshe was just coming off top, like hook after hook, every beat to throw on like that. He just guys crazy going proper.
That's my young boys, man. I'm telling you, like I've been on that the trust song, which is out now, which we thank you for the reception. Yeah. I think that's it was only an in studio promo.
Just a little performance thing.
There's another verse on that joint. They about to do a nice big video to that.
Yeah, they're doing something official, but this was something to introduce them to the world, let them showcase themselves from like their style, and man, like just for like randomly just doing it.
It's just
turned out so good.
It's just so cool to sit back and just for me as a we vets in this, and just to sit back and watch these young boys do them and just be able to give them advice because back in the day you didn't really have no OGs trying to help the young boys.
No, that's facts.
You know what I mean? The OGs, when people get on, they get selfish. They don't want to look back. They too good to help out or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And see, me, I don't want to. I don't want to present myself as nothing that I'm not. I'm just Skies. That's it. I'm Big Skies. And if I could show love to people, who I'm around, who ask for help, if I could help everyone, I would. You know what I mean? I'm attracted to greatness, though. I'm attracted to people with they're ambitious people. I'm attracted to stuff like that, and if I hear something that I like and that I know that has potential, I'm going to reach out. It's not even about nothing else. It's like, look, this is great. I've been doing this so long. It's like your dreams, bro. Your dreams, when you accomplish, you help. If you know someone, or if you've been in the limelight, or if you've had some experience, reach back and help. And that's what this podcast is. It's not even about helping, it's just reaching back. And it's like pulling forward.
And I think what's super cool about it is to be inspired again. And
absolutely, that's a good one.
And it's not even. I mean, it can be partially be inspired as yourself as an artist or creator, but be inspired for the next man up. Because we've had runs in our own respective career, in our own respective time. But as you always like to put it so eloquently, we're long-winded, bro. We still just keep going, whether it's reinventing the wheel, and it doesn't even have to be like the full reinvention. It's just how can you continue to evolve and stay with the times and stay relevant and to, so to speak, stay relevant without being in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think, with the Roaches podcast kind of revitalized a little spark that we've been trying to light for a while. But now that joint's like, the kindling's burning. Like now we just keep adding wood and that motherfucker's going to burn hotter and hotter.
We going to get we going to get y'all. That's what I'm telling you. We going to get y'all. And the goal is to, bring everyone's story to life. I mean, if you've done something around here locally, even if you haven't, if you got something going on that people don't even really know about, it's not so much about you being known or you having a, successful whatever. It's just about your story. If it's interesting, what have you done? We would love to bring you in. We would love to smoke with you. We would love to have a couple shots with you and talk to you about it because we care. I mean, this is something me and Phil are doing because we care, and we believe in organics.
Yeah.
Organicism or whatever. We can make up a word.
That sounds good to me.
We believe in things
Organicism.
happen naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the stewards, like we said before, the Stuseum's been here. We've been working on it for a decade. It's beautiful in here.
Yeah.
We both got great minds. We think.
And you know what?
We're
Shout out to your boy for putting together such a fucking conglomeration of a motherfucking
Yes.
mosh podge of shit.
Yes,
You know,
man.
who would have thought that my obsessive compulsive collecting?
Yes.
A little
We don't need
clap.
more than
We
that.
got-
We don't
yeah,
need- we
that
don't
was a
need
golf
more than
clap.
that.
That's the
Yes.
real deal right there.
That's
bro.
the real deal.
Yeah, but
Yes.
no, that's cool. Like, you know, and ultimately I'm a fan of everything. So when it comes to like, you know, I've never tried to have any kind of like ego about the way I maneuver. Like, I'm here, I want to support everybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes you look back and, you know, in certain instances, there can be things that come up where you feel like no matter how hard you try and, you know, to be a good person, to be selfless, to be humble, you know, sometimes in certain regards, it doesn't always get reciprocated.
Yeah.
But, you know, the most rewarding thing that whether it does or doesn't is you still did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think, you know, like I said,
Yeah.
us allowing people to come on here and not even allowing, like inviting and bringing in.
with welcome on with it, and you get to smoke the best weed in the.
you get to sip that finest sippage.
Yeah, when I tell you, and we not even. And the crazy thing is, anyone can go out and get that. We don't need to bring some damn $100 bottle up here, $300 bottle up here, sitting here exquisite. Nah,
Yeah.
we just. It's just you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a nice concoction. You don't have to bring in. You just bring yourself, and you get right.
Yeah,
and you open up, man. This is like it's like what is it called? Therapy.
Yeah.
Therapeutic.
That's exactly what it is.
Therapeutic, man, for everybody. So we're gonna get to talking. We're gonna talk about some random subjects.
I took the reins off the wheel, bro.
Yeah.
I know you got some nice gems you want to talk about, and
I really don't know yet because this is we're actually doing this show off the whim. We went in. This is not even planned. I just came over to see how he was doing, and bang, we said let's turn the cameras on.
Yeah.
So that's how we're doing it. You know what I
So
mean?
we got also a nice new segment we're gonna introduce here later. So
And we're both tired as hell. We both have been. We have weeks where we go through wars, boy.
Yeah.
I'm like today, man. Someone almost got hurt today where I was at, and it's just like certain things me and Phil be sharing with each other during the week that y'all would not believe,
It's
man.
just like,
and
yo.
all you can do is sit back and say, God gives his toughest battles to his toughest warriors, and we're always gonna overcome.
Amen.
You know, it's never going to be easy. Bro, when I tell you it's never going to be easy, real quick. When I was in my coma, and then when I came out of my coma, I was getting 9 shots in my face and 3 shots in my stomach and a big horse pill this big in my ass. So, and you had to do, I couldn't do nothing but take it. So that's what you know what I mean? That's what we're doing right now. We're pushing.
Yeah.
We're not making any excuses and getting it going.
I'll tell you, the hustle continues just off of adrenaline and the thrill
Yes.
of people being excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stop harping on that though, because I'm excited to see what you got here cooked up here for us today.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we had something we were came up kind of last second we were planning on doing, but you know we didn't want to
rush it
or even come unprepared.
Shout out to my man Lucky.
Shout out to
Biggs.
Lucky. Let's go. DJ Horn for that.
We're gonna get at you, Lucky. Let's get started. We're gonna keep saying it. We are long-winded. A lot of this is freestyle. But I also forgot to shout out to my girl Summer.
What you got today, boy?
I know y'all been waiting for this. We gotta get to this earlier.
Look at that pack.
But this is crazy. I only picked this because of the pack. Look, hold that up to the. Shout out to Summer, which we're gonna have her on this joint. We're gonna get her on here. You know what I'm saying?
And that just feels like a cool pack, bro.
What is this? It's called Bay's Finest. I don't even know.
Keep plugging because I gotta reset my Nikon.
Yeah, I got you. I don't even know. I mean, it didn't even say what it's just the dope bottle. It's like a bottle. It's with the cap. But and I've not. And another thing is I've never smoked any of the joints that we've had on here. So, well, I take that back because I did smoke the pink Moscato, I think, before. But I try to get something new every time that I never smoked. You know what I mean? And this is the real deal. This is the real deal. I was asked by somebody, how do we know that's the real weed that's in there? How do we know that's the real?
Playing.
How do we know? Like, how do we know? It's like, trust me, I ain't
Bro,
got
I'm cured already.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know what was wrong with me.
Yeah, man. So let's get into it.
So
man.
shout out to Summer, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get you on here, Summer. We're gonna holler at
She's gonna pull up and
let y'all know who my plug is. It's my plug.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's my plug.
Let's
you know
go.
I mean? Yes. So, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez,
getting
man.
10 years. 10 years.
I can't even believe like that's real. Like okay, so there's the one story that I have kind of followed was the Tory Lanez with Megan Thee Stallion thing, and like what blows me away is there was so much evidence showing that Tory was innocent, and I just feel like my personal opinion on the whole matter.
Yeah.
The industry does not want Tory Lanez to win. Matter of fact, there has to be something, because we already know how fucking Megan Thee Stallion blew up and went crazy. And we know how the game works. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not stupid. We're not blind to it. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know.
Right.
But there's got to be a thing to be where they're trying to drag Tory down. And I think that sucks that he was in a situation like that.
Yeah.
We always feel like it was like set up, bro, because maybe he's not confining to things that they want him to confine to, knowing that he does have like a cult following.
Yeah.
And old buddy, he's fucking talented as fuck, bro.
He's one of the most talented artists.
Bro.
If you don't have Tory Lanez in your like all-time talent category, I would have to say, Tory Lanez is one of them sleepers. When you talk about rappers, this and that, he's rarely mentioned. But when someone mentions his name, you're like, oh yeah,
that's right. Old boy did have boppers, like
boy, he got
fucking.
That's one rapping ass dude. Look, put it like this:
rapper and singer, bro.
People are afraid to get. He's like Eminem. People are afraid to get on songs with him because they like this motherfucker.
Bro, if I got a record with Tory Lanez, I would go fucking crazy.
I'm going ham.
That would be.
I'm going super.
That would be so.
I can hang with you, Tory. I can.
Yeah, one of my favorite records from him is "All Praise to the Most High."
Yeah.
All praise. Yo, he was talking that shit on that beat. Goes so fucking hard though.
Yeah, and this is how I look at the whole situation, right? People were talking about that 10 years, but he was looking at 13. And of course in the statement that he made when he was making in court, he basically admitted to all of it. He just was like, I'm sorry for that night. I'm sorry for my actions. I'm this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I would say this. If he did shoot, I don't think he's intentionally trying to shoot her. Bro. I just think that maybe he shot at the ground and it hit her.
Thing.
So this is my thing.
I don't even think it hit her, bro.
No. It's all the documentation in court. Yeah, she had bullet fragments. They're saying what Megan was trying to do. They're trying to say Megan was actually trying to not snitch on him. She said it was glass initially. So they found fragments.
That's my thing though, but here.
So this is the thing. My thing is this. He did it, bro. He's saying he's innocent, but in my eyes, it's like I see what happened here. I think two girls, even though he did do that, two girls know the code of the streets, the quote-unquote code of the streets. They didn't want to snitch out. Then Megan got tired of how he was acting during quarantine radio, all this stuff that was happening. He's throwing it in her face. He's acting like this. And she's like, oh, no, fuck you, nigga. Nah, I'm going to actually, all right, you want to be like that? Mm-hmm. You did shoot me then, motherfucker. You shot me. Yeah. So I think the other girl that was involved too, I think that she knew it too, but she just wanted to keep quiet. Long story short, 10 years. If that was the case, then Tory did, which I believe he did, shoot the ground and say, "Dance, bitch, dance." I could see Tory doing some shit like
crazy
that.
Shit, but not
malicious trying to hurt her or anything. I do think it warrants 10 years, and the reason why I think it warrants 10 years,
reckless.
Well, you were reckless,
stupid.
But why the fuck would you do that? Yeah. Like, why would you have I don't care how. Like, okay, people can say I was drunk. Certain things do happen when you get drunk. They do. I'm not gonna say, but it warrants it, because you know why? That could be attempted murder. He could have got 20 years just for
I think
even.
that's what they try to ultimately say. But she also came out acted like she actually legitimately got shot in the foot, which was not the case. Barring the pictures that came out and like the bandage, like she got legit shot in the foot. Her foot wouldn't have looked the way.
No. They got it, bro. She at the court. It is stated she was shot. They found bullet fragments in her foot.
But fragments that could have been from anything.
Well, that's what they're trying to say. It's from the shot that was let off, and they had witnesses against Tory.
Yeah.
So he's fucked. That's all I'm saying. And my thing is,
like, why the good ones, man?
Well, this is what I'm saying.
But that was a stupid decision.
We can say he was good. We don't know these guys. Low key, we don't know how Tory is. Tory could have been beating her ass. We don't know if these guys are abusers to women. We don't know. Yeah. My thing is with him is that if the shoe fits, then wear that motherfucker, because 10 years, okay, put it like this. You already got a year in. Fed time, you got to do 85% of your time, which is going to make it 8 years, something like that. He's already got a year in, so that drops it down to 7. He might even get good time or get on some programs. He might be out in 6 years, man.
Yeah, but still, that's a long fucking time.
But you shot somebody, even though it may have been a mistake. Your crazy ass and the way you were acting on the internet when all this was happening, you were going in. You made a whole album about it, which, by the way, was a great fucking album, bro. But you, in the way you were acting,
did what you did, and now it's time to fucking pay the piper.
It's time to. And now, don't get me wrong, probation on a house arrest or whatever. Nah, that wasn't good enough. You got to do some time for that. And then all the guys is like, "Fuck you, Skies, for saying that." Hey, this is my personal opinion on it. If I sat up there and I shot down and it hit a woman or hit someone, I'm gonna sit there. Yes, I'm gonna look at the judge and be like, Your Honor, I've been in here for a year. I didn't intend to kill, but whatever's coming at me, I have to accept. It. Yeah, I have to, because I should have. I gotta own it. As a man, you gotta own it. Yeah. You don't want to be away like Tory. Tory has a great career. He has a great. Everything. One of the greatest fucking look, I'm gonna say it. One of the greatest rappers alive to me. He is one of the best rappers. That
freestyle he did with Aiden, it was on Aiden Ross's podcast, or not his podcast, but his live stream.
It's a couple people.
Like, 21 bitches.
Oh wow! Was that?
And he's like, I don't give a fuck about your bows. I don't give a fuck about your hoes. I don't give a fuck about your manicured toes.
Which one was
like,
that? That was.
I think it was on the Aiden Ross like live stream or some shit.
Could have been.
And he was going crazy. He was just sitting there rolling up and just
freestyling. Yeah, his biggest.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, that right there, man. I think that's.
I'm gonna do this to Tory Lanez.
Yeah. And it's
sorry, bro. I got love for you, but man, sorry, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad for your kids. I don't feel bad for you, but I feel bad for your kids, and I know he's strong enough to take the time and to do the time, and I know it's just not expected. That's all it is. It's not expected, but it seems like you made a mistake. But unfortunately, in your position, you have to. Yeah,
especially in your position of
man up and eat it.
Celebrity.
Yeah, but he might get an appeal. He might get an appeal. He might get out on. They're trying to get him. I think trying to get him bail, even though he was found guilty. They're trying to get him bail.
Hey, bro, I got you on the Pax, dog. I'll send you some records.
Yeah. But I believe this too. I believe when he gets out, Tory. He won't even be 40 when he gets out. It'll be like 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might be able
to do some stuff when he gets out.
Yeah, you know I mean, some people have that it factor. They can go long winded, like you always say, and you just hope like he's one of those guys, and ultimately learns from the mistake that was made, and saying we weren't there, we don't know what the situation was and how it escalated. You can only hear by what the hearsay is, and from whatever, but. You know what I mean? Praying for your boy.
Pray for him.
I think he's got a sense of spiritualism with him, and I think, I still come back to this. I still feel like there was some fuckery going on that he was put in that position to lose regardless. Like, that's just me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I just think he's reckless. I think basing it off of his attitude and looking at how he was and looking at quarantine radio and just basing off of Tory. Tory's a guy that
he was a cocky dude.
He's a cocky dude. Yeah. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. This is not bad. Just basing it off of he's a little wild with it. And I think he got drunk one night. He was doing some shit, maybe drinking, sipping on some shit, doing all types of shit
Man
wasn't supposed to be doing.
Feeling himself with the company.
Feeling himself. Feeling himself. He was that dude. Tory's always been that dude. And
came out of character, came out of pocket, literally.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, pray for Megan. It don't matter what we think about her. She's the victim. So pray for the victim too, man. Like, pray for them all. Pray for Tori's kid. Pray for all these. Pray for everybody.
Yeah,
but
crazy, man.
So on to the next. This Montgomery, Alabama brawl with the chair hitting and all this. I don't know. Did you see?
I saw the clips going crazy, and I saw all like the memes that were being and it's this fucking one with the chair and it was like smoking a cigarette and had like a bottle or whatever. I don't know what the full story was. I don't know exactly what happened and what it was caused, but it became a viral moment on social media, as most things do, and of course it gets escalated to this, that, and the third. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
One day we'll do research, y'all. One day we'll actually.
I don't even know if it's worth researching in, but I did see the clip and it became like a fucking Royal Rumble, bro. Like, I don't know what instigated it.
Can y'all tell us what happened? I mean, I know this is gonna be old by time, but tell us what
done, bro.
Yeah, like what happened? Like someone said it was something about racist. They were the guys. It ended up being a racist thing, like white privilege.
The white privilege motherfuckers. Yeah,
the white privilege.
Bro.
I know one thing that I saw that I just thought was just. I ain't gonna lie, man, and I don't want this to go over no one's head, but it made me proud to be black. And the thing is that I saw one of these niggas jump in the goddamn ocean or the pool.
The motherfucker.
And we don't, I think he had dreads or braids or something.
You know what? I'm gonna go off and say that was fucking hilarious watching him swim though. Because he was like, I can't fucking swim, bro, but I'm getting there to my big man.
The whole time he was thinking, oh God, please let me make it, Jesus. Oh, what did I just do? Because black folks do not swim, yo. They do not try. I seen this. I thought it was a shark coming out there or a gator or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, y'all know black people do not swim. We do not swim at all. And Jaws is coming and shit. We are scared of fucking water. And then just. I seen it different than I think a lot of people. I think I seen it, if it was based on some racist stuff. By the way, the guy named Reggie, I think Reggie Allen, he got arrested. The guy that was hitting people with the chair, I guess. Damn. They got him.
He went fucking Royal Rumble in that bitch.
Yeah. I think the thing for me is that it made me... it just felt good to see. Now this might sound weird, but black people come together for something. Yeah.
No, that was facts.
It wasn't. I'm not talking about the violence, but it was like I don't even know if they knew that guy, but they came together, and it was just like we not. Sometimes we as a culture we've had enough of certain things. You know what I mean? It's not warranted anymore. You got to understand. We have a lot. This is what the world's got to understand. We have a lot of black billionaires, and they're becoming young billionaires coming. It's here, and it's what it is, world. We have powerful black people. We have it now. Racism, it can't be a thing no more. That's my thing. Yeah. Can't be. In this day and age, you can't be walking around here, fuck the niggers, man. Yes, right fucking coons. Nah, you can't be like that no more, man.
Why do you sound like Clayton Bigsby's skit right there, man? If you got hate in your heart, let it out.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, you can't be like stupid. It's not like come on. And if anything, black people, we got love for most people. We the first. We'll come over to the country and we'll go cow tipping with your ass. Yeah. Just because we're curious about what the fuck that. Like, yo, y'all can. Yeah, we sure do, buddy. Come on, let's go up there.
That's cap, by the way. The cow tipping shit. That's all cap, bro. That's the cap report.
But
right
you know
now,
what I mean. But you know what I mean. We'll go do some white people shit with you.
I love that though. But like back to what you were saying, you're absolutely right. Like, bro, like we're in the year 2023. Like, I get that there is still that fucking ungodly presence of racism that we still, and it's so fucking unfortunate because it's like, man, like I honestly, I don't even know where that comes from. Like me being a white dude, like I'm glad those white folk got their ass beat. Honestly, like fuck out of here with your dumb, stupid bullshit. Like don't even like. A lot of people bring that shit on themselves, just being fucking stupid. And like what you said, the white privilege card. Like why even go? We're all humans at the end of the day. We're all children of God. Yeah. We're brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter your fucking your race, your upbringing, your walk of life. It doesn't fucking matter, man. Right. We should treat every human being as what it is.
Yeah,
a human fucking being.
Yeah, and to some people that means treat you like shit. You know
And those
what I mean?
motherfuckers can pound sand for all I fucking care.
And the thing is, I don't think it made it no better on any side. I think, they went home, you motherfucking coons, and they went home, you fucking bitch ass motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just think
fucking unsalted crackers.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like, I don't think nothing was resolved out the shit.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. My thing is, that's the sad part.
Yeah.
It's like, there's that violence right there. I'm just glad because there's a lot of what you call quote unquote mulattoes walking around. Mm-hmm. This black and white kid mixed generation. People don't know, like, the next 30 years, man, this is what the fuck half the planet's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Love. Mm-hmm. People. This is what you're not seeing. When you see a mixed child, that's love. Mm-hmm. To me, that's beautiful. And then I keep hearing that your kids are, and I keep hearing those kids are gonna have problems when they're young, when they're older, just because they're mixed. No, they not.
I don't think so.
Them kids are gonna take over the world, man. They're beautiful. When you see mixed kids of any kind, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You that's love. That's the world showing love. That's what God. Excuse me, that's godly right there. That's what it's supposed to be. I love all my kids are mixed, and they beautiful as hell. Not just looks, but it's just beautiful just looking at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and on a side note, your boy gonna come into. I think the mixed children are probably the most fucking beautiful kids of all. I mean, you get literally the best of both worlds, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not a very good expert on kids, so.
Yeah, but you got them running around, Mr.
Yeah,
Ben.
mine got fur, bro.
Yeah, they got fur. They all, Mr.
I got
Ben,
a lot of what we call borrowed kids.
Yeah.
You can let them chill with it and you can just send them back, bro.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I just think that if we, whatever happened, I was proud to be black, and I always am proud to be black. Yeah. I'm proud of my people.
Yeah, and I'm
always. But we don't always have to come together when there's fighting or someone's getting beat the fuck up. We can come together on other things too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or when some injustice is done, we can come together. Let's not let it just be like that. And it's for all races. You know what I mean? Come together. Just come together. It's played out.
Come together.
Racism is played out.
Right now. Over me. That was a jam, bro.
Yo, this is.
But that's some good. How's that joint smoking right now, bro?
This is crazy. This is crazy. I got a little hole in my. Yeah, I got games. Yeah, and so what? I smoke Swisher Sweets. Yep. Old school, baby. Old
Swisher
school
enthusiast, baby. All day, every day. Yeah.
I got a little hole right there, but.
Yeah. What you got next, brother?
What we got?
Because you had hit me with something earlier, and I'm like, okay.
Well,
I would
Well, it's like, okay. So we talked about that, and then also, we talked about this at the job, and we're going to talk about this more. I'm pretty sure
it's
during
probably going to be an ongoing thing. Yeah,
but the greatest hip hop album of all time,
Carter 3. Carter 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I never thought about that. I was asked, and I still can't. I have an answer, but I never told it. You know what I mean? And because I have to think. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my answer. Why the Carter 3 though?
I think with the Carter 3, and universally and also personally, Wayne will go down as my favorite artist of all time. Absolutely. And we've touched on this in other episodes, but the Carter 3 in particular, that was the first time that an artist sold 1 million records in a week, and it was completely warranted, just because that album from start to finish, it's certified. The entire album, it was so proper, just from the songs, the way that they transitioned throughout the project, and the content. Like, I think that's when Wayne was at his absolute purest. He was at his pinnacle of like dropping just work.
Right.
And I mean, just think about the production value on it, the artists that were on there.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Joel Santana and Fabulous fucking verses of all time. I'm Dalmatian dog deep.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
like
classic.
I'm with 101 ninjas.
This
I'm
is
Dalmatian
before.
dog
This is before a lot of these young people's time.
Oh my
yeah.
god, yeah, like, but no, the Carter 3, and I think at the time with hip hop culture, it just came unexpected, because I think a lot of people anticipated Wayne to do well, but who would have saw $1 million in a week?
I mean, I believed it. I knew it was back then. I know everything. That whole Wayne.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna do it. It was already there. They were talking about it. They were like, "Yo, he might hit a million. He might hit $1 million." I think was that when he was on the bus, the Carter documentary.
Yeah.
And they called him and he was like, "Yo, you did $1 million in the first
and
week."
then Birdman had him come out and he
Yeah.
bought him with
Bought
the
him the
Bugatti
Bentley.
or the Bentley or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, or the Maybach Bentley. I don't even know what the fuck it was. It was a nice, it was an expensive car.
Yeah.
But I could also say, now I would say the greatest album of all time. I'm going to say the Carter 3, but there's also, man, I can't help but, to me, Drake is the greatest of all time. Drake is also probably up there with Wayne as like my favorite artist ever. And what's oddly enough is that Drake was brought up by Wayne, and you can see the imprint of it as him as an artist, and also just being who he is and how he just fucking took off. But man, I'm telling you, Take Care, that album, start to back, fucking classic. Not a skippable one.
I would have to say he's like a. He's definitely Drake is. If we have to keep it, Drake is it.
And then the More Life album also. That's one of my
some of the
favorite
things I
albums
can't
of all time.
stand about certain things I can't stand about Drake. Sometimes boys gets on my nerves sometimes, but the more and more he raps, he makes me a believer. The more and more it's like you can't hate the man. The man does everything. He sings, he raps, he's all in one. He's the perfect blunt, baby.
Yes,
he's one of the perfect blunts, baby. We gotta do that. He's the so you think the Carter 3 is?
Carter 3 for me is the greatest album of all time.
All right, I personally am gonna go with, and I'm like, this has got to be my final answer if I'm gonna go with it. I think Get Rich or Die Trying. I think
iconic.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
It is iconic.
I think on a personal, if there was one album I had to listen to the rest of my life and no other albums, and trust me, I got interest in other albums way more than Get Rich. But the thing about Get Rich is the first album that 50s, for one, I think 50s had the greatest run as an artist.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anybody ever, I don't care who you were, when he came, there was something unseen that was never done. You got people that have crazy, intros to the world. This man, it was something crazy. When you and a lot of these teens, a lot of these young people, if you're watching this, you guys weren't around to even know, or you was young when that era came. But 50 was something different, and this was no internet like that. And I think that every song on that album that he made, even the hard songs, the dope songs, the slow songs, every song was a hit record. I mean, he had like 10 videos off of that one, and I think he's diamond. It's diamond. He's diamond now. That album. I think it is. I think it's the blueprint to making.
I smell garlic. Do you smell garlic?
I'm trying to think. Is it this? Because this shit tastes amazing.
I just got like a hint of garlic.
I don't know, man. This shit is amazing, though.
You are 100% right. Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic, legendary album, and for many ways, and I'll compare the two, being the Carter 3 and Get Rich or Die Trying, because it's like, this is back before digital sales were digital sales.
Yeah.
So we're talking about actually selling units, actually selling copies of your album, which is hard to do, especially nowadays. Like, hip hop has taken a turn for the worse. Like, the music execs, the industry, they are like panicking right now because they're like, we don't have that new legacy artist. Like, I think something I saw where it was like Ice Spice and is some white chick. I don't even know. I don't even remember her name.
Like
I've never seen her. But they were like the two breakout artists. But like, the industry is like literally freaking out right now, is because like they can't find that next 50, that next Wayne, that next Drake. It's all the old.
It's that,
old generation.
But it's also this included. They're not saying a lot of the artists now, the ones that still can
that Hennessy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
A lot of the artists now that can still generate album sales, say like a Wiz Khalifa, say like Justin
God,
Bieber,
dude. I don't
say
even
like
think I brought it up, bro.
Say like them.
See ya.
Right.
Yeah, that
and say
album.
like them. And say like them. Right. They both. A lot of these guys are starting to sell their catalogs.
I saw Wiz just sold his catalog too.
Yeah, well, I think 50% of it. I think he only sold 50%. So my thing is this: that's what the record labels are afraid of too. A lot of artists are going indie. They're going independent right now. They figured it out.
Taylor Gang is his shit though.
Huh?
Taylor Gang.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying as a general. Like he's one of the guys that sold. Justin Bieber's one of the guys that sold. It's a couple of people that are out there selling their catalogs for large amounts of money, and the record labels are afraid of that as well.
Yeah,
they're like, well, shit, we got this artist leaving, this artist leaving. It's hard to find an artist that they need industry plants. Yeah, it's hard to find even an industry plant now.
Yeah, because now, like what you were saying, the independent market it's so huge. Like people are doing this shit on their own now. You wanted to rely on the label to give you that budget, that push, your upfront, your advance, so to speak. But then what the artist and what's so great about the evolution of an artist and a producer and how everybody's doing this shit, by themselves with a smaller team and bigger results. It's like I don't need the big industry corp to tell me what record I can push or what I need to do, or I'm just going to sit on the shelf because it's not my time just yet. Now in 2023 is the year where the independent artists, it's their time. Yeah, and we've been seeing this happening over the course of a few years, but it just seems like now it's like literally the fucking time. Yeah. Where it's like, oh, you shouldn't be worried about getting a label deal. Like I still see motherfuckers online like, yo, I'm trying to get my record label deal. Like, why the fuck would you want a label deal? But to be honest with you, what you do is you start your own company. Yeah. You brand your LLC. Yeah. You sign yourself. You pay yourself, and do everything independently, running through your LLC. And let the money just keep paying you. And you know what though? But do you think with that said, because I love that, of course that is the way, right? Mm-hmm. But why do you think most artists don't do that? You know why? Because they're lazy. And they want the big push, and they're like, fuck that. These young boys I try to talk to sometimes, they, that's easy for you to say, and I'm like, I'm not the signed one. Yeah, I'm like, and second, you gotta look. Okay, I will never. This is what I will say about that, because I agree to disagree. Mm-hmm. I just feel like you gotta know what you want. Mm-hmm. You gotta know it's simple, y'all. You take a lawyer with you. Mm-hmm. You read that paperwork. Y'all go over. Don't let your lawyer just go over and say, yeah, it's good. You're gonna get this much. You're gonna get that much. Yeah. No, look in there and say, oh, it says I can have my own label. Oh, I get 80% of the rep. Oh, okay. Yeah. I get this. Oh, and I get to keep my masters. Yeah. Oh. And that's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna go off and say that labels aren't a bad idea, because look at the Cash Money deal. Look at the Rock Nation deal. Look at Rockefeller deal. It's all about who you are and how smart you are, if you're gonna do that. But a lot of people how you react scared to that fucking contract and that bag coming to you. Like how you react to that. Bro, I've been in so many situations where I was anxious just to be somebody, just to do something, just to have some recognition, or even the idea of like signing to a label, where I was ready to jump on everything. But luckily enough for myself and my own personal team that's behind me, the small, minimalistic team, including yourself, that's been behind me this whole time, like, I've been fortunate enough to not get stuck in a position like that where it ultimately ruined myself. Because I was ready to pull the trigger. I was ready to sign any deal that came my way. I would just, it's stupid, but it's a fucking God honest answer. It's because it's gonna get signed. The advance too. It was the advance, and then ultimately it's like, your boy's on now. Yeah. Like, I'm about to be somebody. When they say $1 million, when they say, oh, you get 450,000 sign-on bonus plus a Bentley or I-8 or plus this, and you like,
and you over here listening to this motherfucker over here say, nah, I don't take that right now. You know, you got to pay your mom's rent. Y'all about to get kicked out. That's what it is. It's the pressure.
It's the pressure,
It's the pressure of, at that time, that's when a lot of decisions are made. Because a lot of times the daddies are not there. A lot of times you don't got the alphas that are there to say, hey, son, wait. Like, hey, don't, or daughter, wait. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds nice, but you see 450, but baby, you don't see 10 albums right here. You got to sign for 10 albums. No.
Yeah, and
it's like, you don't want to do a 10 album deal under one, like, no, for 450. Like, that's, you got to explain that to them.
Yeah.
That you're getting. So a lot of the guys that I know, a lot of artists, you see it in their life. They don't talk nothing about their dads. They don't say nothing because daddies wasn't there to help them to be like, bang, bop, hit you in the head. Like, nah, this is the right, this do this. You know what I mean? Stand up, face it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of these deals get done wrong. That's why I would say, I see what you're saying, but for me, it's like a lot of people say don't go into the military. I'm like, why not?
Yeah, why not?
You take the ASVAB, it don't mean you're stupid. You're going to go place infantry. You might place to where you can go to the Air Force and be in some telecommunications and fuck around with these aliens we got right now. You get a chance to see some aliens. You get to fuck with the monkeys and the aliens, you know. Like, use this. Like, it doesn't, like, why would I tell you not to go? It's you can support your family. Your parents will be proud. You're serving your country. My dad served. I'm proud.
My grandfather served, bro. I never got to meet him. You know, he died when my mom was 13, bro. 1981, and you know what I'm saying. So, but that legacy I still rock. I mean, this is my grandfather's ring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. I wear this every day. I've never taken it off since the day I put it on. And lo and behold, this fucking S came off. Yeah. And your boy soldered it back on and fixed it. You know what I'm saying? Dope, just because it means so much to me.
You have had that on since I've known you pretty much.
Yeah, I always rock it. But I also got to real quick. I got to give a shout out to my boy Jordan Mandel, Jam Brothers Music. This dude, and this is where we're coming back to the people in your corner to ultimately look at the bigger picture for the betterment of yourself as an individual, as an artist, as a producer, as anything you're doing in any walk of life. And my guy Jordan, bro, from back in 2015, not further back than 2015 is when things like we had some shit moving. And I landed the hashtag lucky number placement with the movie with Method Man, Jordan Pelfrey, or Tom Pelfrey, and Marquise Goodwin, whatever. But yeah, like this dude has literally like held my best interest. He's like, yo, we got execs talking. We got paperwork coming in. We got things moving and happening. He's like, but I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. And he's like, trust me, just let me maneuver the way I maneuver. And here's the crazy thing, like our contract's been done for years, but he's still my guy. And it's an unspoken bond.
He's got your best interest.
He's got my best interest. He's always had my best interest. And he's always seen something in me that sometimes I never see.
Right.
You know, I got like you and a couple other people who have seen my hidden abilities and my hidden talents and things that I'm capable of. And I'm so thankful for it. But yeah, I do got to give my man Jordan, I hope you watch this. I know you're going to be watching this because you've already hit me up about the podcast saying how I'm fucking proud you are of it.
Shout out to you, Jordan.
Shout out to you. Know, he's always going to be a part of it, you know, long-winded with it just because, I mean, he's proven loyalty, friendship, brotherhood. Like, this motherfucker goes a long way for me, but
and I got a shout out on that note, since we're doing that.
Let's go.
You're right. It's about that. I got a shout out to my mom,
the family,
my mom, my sister, and my brother.
Let's
you know what
go,
I mean?
baby.
On some real shit. You know what I mean? I can get up here and shout out so many people, but you know, my mom and them, when, you know, they found out I was doing this. They're just a major support. You know what I mean? Which, excuse me, to me, that's one of the biggest things. It's just like, you know, when you have that A-OK and you know, they believe in what you're doing. It's like going back to what you're doing. You're saying they believe in what you're doing. They still stick by you no matter what. You know what I mean? And that's a thing. It's like, when you're trying to do something that's natural, that you love, that you've been doing way before, you know, you take some time off, but you come back to doing it because you start believing, and you're saying, you know what, let's stop making excuses, let's get up and let's do it. It's like someone finally getting up to work out one day. You know what I mean? And then you got people that are support.
You inspired me on that, bro. For real.
It's like do something every single day, and it's like when you get to a certain point in your life, you got to still support the people that supported you, and
it's been there since day one.
It's been there since day one, and just to hear them say, just like even with Brandy, shout out to Brandy, shout out to Brandy, the queen.
Let's go, girl.
Museum. She even believes in what we're doing. So that's big for us as far as we've been incorporated for over the past decade. But
and she's put over my ass for 16 years with this fucking the crazy journey of mine of going to New York and meeting with labels and going to this place, investing $5,000 to hire a fucking music consultant, and
she's a bull. I give her that. She's a bull, man. She's a rhino. Whatever the queen says, we do. She's like, get the fuck out. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, you know what I mean? But shout out to her. And you know what I mean? It just goes back to through all the ups and downs. When you get to a place of success, you know what I'm saying? Phil, we could sit back and we could say whatever we're doing this. If this thing goes to a certain next level, it's certain things that I would definitely do.
We got a lot of jobs for people.
We got a lot of jobs to offer, and then there's certain things I would personally do for my my family. And it goes back. There was a point I was trying to make off of it, but it's pretty much that when you get to a certain spot in your life and you got your family behind you and everything starts coming back together, man, you support that. If somebody is doing something they love, you support it, especially if they supported you. You know what I mean? Regardless, up and down or whatever, this is something me and Phil are doing, and I'm just glad of the support that we are receiving. And I want to thank my mom, my sister, and my brother. They personally had conversations with them, and it's just crazy. They support it, and it's cool. And just shout out to my brother too, because
what up, Chris?
Shout out to my brother. That's Uncle Chris. You know what I'm saying? And
Uncle Chris.
Like, my brother's talented as hell, and he can talk all he wants. Blah, 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 blah.
That's a wild motherfucker, bro.
But we got a lot of talking in our family.
I can't wait to.
He's
can't
talented.
wait to get you on here, bro.
He's talented as hell, and I'm not even gonna tell you all what his talent is. You just gotta get it. You just gotta listen to him talk. But he's talented. Shout out to my sister, my beautiful sister TT. They call her TT.
What up, Monty TT?
Tamika Burton. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. She's crazy. She'd be a great publicist for me one day. We're gonna have her on the show though. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna get her up here. But I just wanted to shout it out because this basically goes to Phil that thanks to everyone who supports it. There are people out there that don't support it for reasons unknown, and we're gonna pray for you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it just goes back to the support from your people that love you is the most. It keeps the ambition going. It keeps the determination going.
And it's crazy because
and that's on a successful level too.
On a successful
when you get to be successful, it's not about taking care of. It's about
providing opportunities.
And actually helping. It's like you can dish out money all you want. That's not doing anything. That's not making you the man or a woman.
I would say you investing in help. Something you're doing, something to contribute to what you're ultimately doing, your goals and stuff. And I think about this shit all the time.
It's gotta work.
And it's crazy that you say that because I think about a lot of times, and it's been throughout my entire journey, where if I ever came into a situation where I could do the music, or we'll just say music full time, be a full time producer, be doing the podcast and things like that, there will be opportunities for my people who's always been there. Helped me out.
Absolutely.
The important people who's been there since day one. Like, a lot of people could just give up on you because this shit doesn't happen overnight. Everybody could say this shit happens. I've seen this shit happen overnight one time, and the situation blew the fuck up. And I'm not even going to get into that, but I can just say I seen it happen overnight. And I watched it fucking disappear. Literally over fucking night. And it seems to be that's happened to me a lot. I've always been. And I'm not trying to make this about me, by no means, but I've always seemed to be on this cusp of right at the doorstep, the door unlocked, but it never opened. Or it opened and got closed on the face.
Right.
But But your boy's gonna keep fucking pushing no matter fucking what.
Hey, they say God don't give you no more than what you can handle.
You damn right, bro.
So I be like,
give it up for God one time, baby.
I live by that, you know what I mean? But I just feel like, you know what I mean? Either way, it's like, thank you for everybody for the support.
Yeah.
Anybody who you are, anybody that we bring on the show, is that good?
Good call.
Yeah.
Because I was about to look, because you know my head's like.
Anybody that we bring on the show is not our issue. If you got a problem with someone else we brought on the show, we don't. We too old for all that.
I'll tell you this: any opportunity to come on this podcast to be here, and the Stuzium with us. Don't bring your fucking tomfoolery here, because it ain't gonna fucking fly. Yeah. We're here about uplifting, inspiring. Yeah. We have no fucking grief.
We wouldn't even invite you if we thought that was gonna even. But facts. I'm just saying,
that's facts.
Some people just
that's facts.
Be on some shit.
Now there will be some. We won't exclude everybody, because some people might take offense and be like, "Well, they didn't invite me." No, the shit's just got to happen organically, and it's got to be something that manifests itself, and that's what we truly believe in. But
and it takes some work to get these interviews. It's like this. You even get to the point to where you're just hitting people back because they hit you, because you really want them there. You want them to be, and I'm the type of person where when you get here, I try to give you advice on whatever you're trying to do, chase your dreams. This is where I see that you need what you can do better. You got to push. You got to be, proficient. You got to be punctual. You got to be, like we had that talk with Vino Bands. I like the whole conversation, about the punctuality and everything.
And we have some genuine fucking spirits coming in this place, and I don't want to get it twisted. Like, I know some people are lining up and just give us time, man, because we do these once a week. It's a very extensive process, and it's just us. Don't have no fucking technical team. I'm the technical team, filming it, doing the audio, putting all the videos together, the clips together, the Roach clips, posting and everything. And, I know you said you definitely want to learn, and I'm going to teach you the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and I'm going to provide you with the shit that you need to do this shit. But bro, this is where we came with the podcast, bro. Like, this is our partnership. Like, this is us, and this is me believing in us. This is you and I believing in us.
Yeah.
And for those who've really seen this shit come together full circle, it's fucking, hey, man.
And again, man, when we talk like this, it's just great because we feel good that we're gonna stick with this. We're not gonna give up.
Yeah, and
the only time if you don't see us doing this no more, excuse me, is because we moved on to bigger and better things, or certain things. We've seen another lane. We've seen another lane. So that's the only way. And
this is our baby here, man. The Roaches fucking podcast. Let's go.
And we're able, and I'm just glad to be able to bring y'all something. To be able to.
And I'm happy to talk too, because I feel like I honestly truly feel like people. We done. Is that done? Yeah.
Let me get a beer over there. Let me get a beer. The bloke boy, I'm trying to get fat. The dad pack is coming, y'all. The dad pack is coming.
Again, the crisp and refreshing. We're sipping every session. It's a motherfucking natural light, baby. Yeah. Suspenseful shit.
Yes, another one.
The battery's getting low. We're at an hour and 2 minutes. This is what we do.
This is just a random, nothing planned. We just talking.
Yeah,
I just wrote some things down to just talk about, and
we got a new.
We got some stuff coming, man. New things that we're gonna be doing, and we got one more segment that we're gonna do.
Got the random roaches.
The random roaches once again.
What could it be?
So what this is, random roaches. Just gotta love it, man. At the end of the podcast, we are gonna add this into every podcast, just to where when the guests come in, they drop a question, or it's a random question in the hat,
or even a couple questions,
even a couple questions in the hat, whatever, in the tray, and we mix them up. And by the time by the end of the podcast, which I'm down to a roach right now.
Oh yeah, bro.
I mean, we just go in, reach in, and pick it up, and then start talking about it. Give our thoughts on it.
Why don't we go ahead and first random roach, baby? Let's go.
Yep. Let's see what we got,
All right,
y'all.
here
Let's
we
see
go.
what we got.
The first ever introductory
Random roach.
random roach. All right. All right. So the question is there such a thing as a gay racist?
What the
Let's fucking talk about it. A gay racist.
A gay racist.
Is there? He'd be like, I know you ain't picking up that Hennessy.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Wait,
I'm not
is
trying
that,
to fucking get in trouble for this shit, bro.
Yeah, but no. I mean, but what? Like, I don't get like.
How could there be such a thing as a gay racist? I don't think that exists.
I don't think
that doesn't exist at all.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, that's cap right there. Gay racist.
Yeah.
Cap right here on the fucking Roaches podcast. DJ Horn.
And that goes without saying too, because I mean, I don't think you can be gay and be racist. I don't think that any. You know what I mean? I can't see.
I mean, the world we live in, that just doesn't go hand in foot, so to speak.
I don't think. Yeah.
Do one more real quick. That was short-lived. That was a good one. All right. Next, random roach. Ooh. Asking for money in people's DMs.
Oh. Like, give an example.
So to speak, random person hits you up. Hey, bro. Having a hard go right now. I ran out of gas. Do you think you could send me some gas money?
Happens at least a couple times a week with me.
Bro, it's fucking cap. And I'm going to give you the motherfucking... Bro, don't be hopping up in the DMs asking people for fucking money, bro. Just don't fucking do it.
Well, this is my thing. I understand why it's done, but it's like, I just think that certain people may have
perception.
They may
issues.
have they have some kind of issue, like they have no issue with their pride there.
Yeah.
They have no issue. I think that it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Some situations are real to where certain people just feel like, because I talked to them and they're successful, or we know that they.
Well, what if it's a random motherfucker that hasn't even talked to you in forever?
Well, and that's the thing. You just look at it.
It's just weird.
Well, it is weird.
It's fucking weird to me.
But then again, it's not. Because if they looked at you and they think that you've done something and they hit you up after a long time, why are they hitting you up? It's because of that. It's because of, oh wow, I used to talk to you. Let me talk to you again.
Yeah, I mean, we've.
It just is what it is.
I mean, I'm by no means in no financial fucking freedom, by no means, man. But like,
still got money to stop.
Shut up. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's fucking cap, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's right. Yeah,
bro,
man.
fucking great episode.
Yeah.
There's been a whole fucking season packed to death. You down to the roach. We're sipping fine.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling good right now.
Fuck
this right here got me feeling nice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what it is. Bay's Finest. It says some other shit on here too, man. Exotic medication. Take with caution. Smoke is needed.
It just be vibes, bro. It's be fucking vibes, bro.
Thank you.
I love it. So shout out to our sponsors real quick before we get out of here. Z with the T's, Dark Shadows, Cupcakes, your plug.
And Breeze with 777.
And Breeze with the motherfucking trees, Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
Being like, what's up, man?
Yes.
I'm coming in and I'm fresh to death. I'm the coolest dog in the studio. My guy, I love you. Bro, this was fucking great, man. I fucking love you, bro.
It is great.
I love you, brother. Yeah, we did this shit. Natural light beer, my favorite beer, the crisp and refreshing. I'm sipping every session. We had the Paul Masson watermelon, and your boy hit me with the hen dog, which is getting me in my fucking blood and getting me tight. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for tuning in again.
I'm feeling nice.
This is the Roaches podcast, and we are out.
Feeling nice, baby.